Hi guys, Berry Babe here, checking in. Uh, Today I was down quite a bit, 143.3. That's 2.7, I think, and that's 5. It was 5 in the last couple days. I was amazed yesterday when I was down. I was surprised this morning, although yesterday I got a pill caught in the afternoon. I didn't take my tablets until the afternoon, and I didn't realize it. I don't really realize it until the pressure from the food I've put in starts pushing. When I finally lie down to go to bed, it's like nothing's going down and everything starts coming back up. And if you can't swallow even your saliva and have it go all the way down, you have to get up every so often and kind of empty things out. So about 6 o'clock this morning, it finally went down. I had been taking zinc, which were long and really dense, and so I switched to a capsule for those. And I have been taking a B complex that was thick and kind of pointed, not that big, but I've switched to a slightly smaller, more rounded edge B, so I'm hoping, it may just be that it's not, I don't know, that's getting stuck, or else there's a pocket down there and something slips into the pocket and then nothing can get past. I know I should probably get scoped and have it looked at. But needless to say, between yesterday afternoon and this morning then, I had no fluids go through, no food went through, and because of the crap I've been eating, I'm not constipated in the least. So this morning when I got on the scale, I was pretty empty. So it wouldn't surprise me to have the scale go up tomorrow, even if I, quote, stay the same, that just from fluids. I'm having a heck of a time with water weight, and I know it's almost like, always used to say, people who would say, I'm not going to do very well on this test, and they moan and they piss and they moan, and then they get an A. It's like after a while their pissing and moaning doesn't account for much. I feel a little bit like that's what's happening to me lately. I eat and worry, and then I go down. One thought, I'm not been on HCG last couple of days. Saturday morning was my last oral dose, and so that's coming out of my system, but I've never had gains food that I ate off plan not affect me this much. I know at the end of last round I had been fasting and I dropped really fast. Well, then when I came off the fast, I put on weight, I think, just from the refeeding. So I was determined when I go into P3 this time, I don't want to be empty, The keto alone, going on keto, is going to dump the glycogen stores, and so I will drop water weight if I have any to drop. And then if I ever cheat, the water comes back. So what weight I need to be before going into P3, I don't know, because last time I put on a few pounds and I really want to be at 140. If I go much below that and then I don't put on, am I going to worry about that? I don't know if I come back from DC and I'm not horrendously up. Do I want to just eat prudently for a couple of days and go into P3 without coming off P2? I have pounds and inches in print, and I'm going to get it out and see what he says about planned interruption, because that's technically what I'm calling it. I'm not doing HCG. I know you're supposed to eat keto-like when you're on a planned interruption so that you can maintain. So you know, the last round I did, I wanted that to be the last round. I'm not optimistic. I'm not kidding myself that I won't ever be doing a round again. But I'm having a hard time sticking to it. Once you've gone fat, you never go back. On one hand, I'm anxious to get to keto, and on the other hand, it's like, damn, once I start keto, I got to give up the carbs. So, one of the things that happened the last time I did keto was that my tastes changed. And I know I talked about thinking that I smelled like a pork rind. I think I think I smelled a lot like Kerrygold butter, and so I'm not sure I like the Kerrygold butter. But okay, where was I going with that? Squirrel, totally lost it. It'll come back around one of these days. But yeah, I am wearing the striped top. It is very tight. And I'm wearing a body bra, and I've got my cup stuffed. I'm real lumpy. I'm not going to stand up and show you. This is one of the little sweaters I got on super sale at Kohl's. I've been buying sweaters because when I don't do carbs, I'm cold. I always used to run hot all the time, although my body temperature runs at 97 something. So I have to go back to the surgeon, and I'm thinking he's thinking I'm going to have buffed up, because one of the things when I told him I wanted to work out, he said, "Are you going to be a bodybuilder?" And I said, "No, I don't think so." But you know, everybody has those fantasies. But I'm still 32% fat, and I would like to get it down to like 25. And in order to do that, I have to build some muscle. Because more muscle, even if I keep the same fat, if I build more muscle, then the percent of fat will go down. I didn't think about that. And when I'm looking at implants, I started reading about implants because he seems very indecisive. So I thought I better get looking. And the one article that I read, if you do saline, which he wants me to do, and he's looking at round, which this particular doctor felt that was a good choice, it should go under the muscle. If you go on top of the muscle, silicone, on top of the muscle under the breast tissue, silicone works better, and it's best if you have at least B cup worth of tissue. Well, I got less than B in you know, tit and titlet. So this one's pumped full. I have to get some, I had some bigger cutlets somewhere that were more moldable. The couple of things I bought, they're meant to go under, and they make me bumpy. So if I'm wearing a sweater or something, that's okay. But, oh, Andy wanted to know when I went to visit my sister what she ate. Food porn, she ate pizza too, and we had breadstick. But I ate more because she had stuff at her house that I don't buy. She's got 3 big boys in and out of her house, even though 3 of them are grown, 2 of them are grown and one's still in high school. They're in and out all the time anyway. So yeah, I ate some things that I didn't want to buy there. So she did better than I did. I've given her my books on keto, but she's a farmer's wife. She's a teacher, high school teacher, art and English, but her husband's a farmer, so he still wants her doing the big meals. So I don't know what she's going to do. She just she's 10 years younger than I am and kind of my baby, and has just sat and watched me years and years, surgeries and schemes and low carb and HCG And I had told her a week ago that I was starting a fast, so I didn't know if I'd be eating when I got to her house. Well, then the fast landed a day and a half. So it's kind of like they say, are you, they never know. They never know how to plan for me because am I eating, am I not eating? So I never know either. You know, I wish I would get more grounded, more dependable. So today is Tuesday. Wednesday, we'll be packing the car. It's supposed to rain here Wednesday and Thursday, so packing the car in the rain doesn't sound real good. But when we get to DC Friday and Saturday, it's supposed to be in the 60s to the 40s. So I probably will wear jeans and take the layers that I wore to the football game. I had a heavy t-shirt and then that heavy sweater, and then I had a slippery little raincoat with the hood, and then I put my winter coat over that. And then I had a 180 that goes around the back here. When I took off my earmuffs, the last time I took a quick look in the mirror and noticed I only had one earring. And I thought, oh shoot, well, you know, when you put those things on, I thought, and I took it off several times, I thought I must have just pulled the earring out, although they're really kind of in there. I just assumed. So I took the other one out and put it in my purse. Well, when I got home, I opened the drawer and there was an earring, and I wear these all the time. And oh, that day I only put on one earring. So I went out of the house with one big fat earring and one naked lobe. I don't know if anybody noticed. Did they think it was a statement? I don't know. But fortunately, these are, I used to have a couple of really nice all gold pair that I bought before we had children. And they wear out when you wear them every day for years and years. So I got these at one of the shop on TVs, and they're sterling or stainless covered with gold, and they work just as well. So I thought, well, at least it wasn't solid gold I lost, but now they're back, so they're in the ears. I have this pair, and then I have a pair that a girlfriend gave me that are smaller yellow. They're yellow and white gold that I wear when I wear a hat, because these earrings are kind of big. And the older I get, the bigger my ears get. My grandma had huge ears. She lived to be 96. They say your nose and your ears grow. You know, do your ears hang low? So it's like I just noticed how big my ears have been looking lately. What can you do? Not much. So you guys, you're getting stream of consciousness. I'm just rambling here with what's going on. It's a pretty day today, and we're going to drive. I've had my eye on an HCG boutique in Saginaw, which is the next town over, and I've been thinking about food porn, fish and chips. And we have a place around here called Tony's, and they are obscene in the size of their servings. I couldn't eat a serving before I had any surgery. And so we just don't go because it's too much food. It's not that much more expensive, it's just too much food. They have been on huge gross food. I don't know, one of those TV shows, because they deep fry a pound of bacon, and that's what you get on your BLT. So I did stop in there once when I was doing low carb, and I was taking classes in Saginaw. I stopped there once and got bacon, but they tend to overcook it. Okay, so can I get through a vlog without mentioning bacon? So I'm almost out of time. I'm not doing anything fancy, so this should upload fast. Bye for now.